while back, I had seen that Discraft opened their like factory store, and they put on a bunch of interesting things, including a mystery box. And you know how I'm a sucker for mystery boxes. So I hit them with the old eyeball emoji and was basically like, if you want to send a mystery box someone's way, I'm your guy. They said no. Or at least if they think about it. So I was like, that's cool, don't worry about it. It wasn't cool. And then they come crawling back to me like 3 weeks later and they're like, please can we send you a mystery box? I'm begging you. Those were their exact words. And so I was graciously like, yes, you can send it to me. No Discraft on it though, so we gotta fix that. That was supposed to be a raft. I'm not an artist. So today we're gonna play 18 holes at Village Greens as another episode of Boxes and Birdies, where we only play with the mystery box and we have to shoot a hot score. Typically, that maxes out at about 5 down, but my game has been feeling a little bit better. So today, it is a little windy. We're gonna aim for 7 under par. I did just lose a mystery box challenge because I got a little cocky about shooting 5 down, so hopefully that doesn't happen here again. I haven't played at Village Greens on the channel yet. Okay, there's a lot of par 4s. We're gonna play the competitive scorecard, which is all par 3s. But then again, I'm probably gonna lose by like a billion strokes. I don't remember if I have a putting putter, and the rules in the mystery box videos are that I can putt with my own putting putters until we draw a putting putter. Yeah, 2 or 3 speed. First disc, 380 feet. Oh, they're all in sideways. It's gonna be, really good for the forehand. Force, misprint, Z-force, not even light. 173, 174. Headwind, let's go. What a pull. Super smooth. Get a big skip. Oh, I hit a tree. So typically on Boxes and Birdies, I had like a whole list of punishments or like forfeits that I had to do if I didn't get my score. I lost all of that. I don't remember where it went, and I don't have it in my notes. It's nowhere. So we need to re-up that list. On my Instagram, when this video gets posted, whether I win or lose, there's gonna be like a question. If you have forfeits, not necessarily giveaways, just like things that you think would be funny for you to see and miserable for me to do. That's kind of the vein I'm going in. I'm planning on doing a lot more mystery box videos because I absolutely love doing these. So for future ones, we'll use that poll over on Instagram. That headwind definitely held it up, and it being like the first actual rip of the day. Drop. No, that's far. Whew, almost leaked out the right side. Par is fine on that one. 7 is ambitious with the mystery box though, for sure. Hole 2, you can probably see over the shrubs there, 295. Definitely one that I feel like we need to get. Ooh, mid-range? Ooh, I've never thrown these before. Buzz OS. Really pretty, 177 plus. It kind of looks like pearly, like a pearly little ESP guy. That's pretty cool. Get back. Oh, I'm liking those 40 footers right now. Definitely glad to see that it held up into the headwind, but it definitely wasn't mid-range. I threw it out to the left, expecting the overstability to bring it back right, but since it is a mid, it kind of like, the wind slows it down, so it didn't really have a lot of push back to the right once it started dying. Let's go, what a good putt. Probably didn't go up yesterday. My patrons hate me, that video where they gave me a really stupid mystery box. Definitely won with that challenge. It was at a new course that had just reopened, and there's lights by the practice basket, so I was there until like 9:30 practice putting after that video. Feel like I'm figuring stuff out because my putting has been trash recently. Hole 3 is gonna be a little dinker up there, 230 feet. I'm such a sucker for mystery boxes, man. I feel like a disc golf mystery box is the weight of my heart. Oh, feels like we finally got a putter. Ooh, I've never thrown Lunas, especially in premium plastic. I think I threw like a base one, like one time in like another mystery box video, but this looks like a Big Z Luna misprint. Kind of barely a misprint, honestly. It's like doubled. That's really cool. I think that's in the circle. It might be a little long. Not bad. The putting thing that I really have been working on a lot yesterday, I talked about this in the first round of my tournament, the video that I posted last Sunday. But I was noticing that especially when I got tired, I would like, when I came down, this knee would lock out, and then coming up, like I'm butting against my body here instead of having it be fluid and allowing more transfer into the disc. So I really focused on keeping this knee bent the whole time. And the more coverage I watched, I started rewatching some Idlewild stuff. And I just noticed every single person, every single pro, except for Calvin Heimberg, because he's a weirdo. Sorry, Calvin, if you're watching this. I love you so much. They all had their knee always bent. And that's how you transfer energy into the disc. And I was being a little ding dong. But 2 through 3, not bad. I'd feel significantly better about it if I didn't have the perfect disc for hole 1 and I still didn't get it. Alrighty, hole 4, 350 down there. You can still see the flag is blowing, slight headwind, left to right. Give me not a putter. Oh, it's not a putter. I love this Frisbee so much. The Discraft Athena, dude. Okay, it doesn't say first run or proto. I've never thrown this run then. I've only thrown the first run in proto. It is 170 to 172 ESP. And look at those swirls, my gosh. Now I have to throw it well. Why didn't it skip into the basket? What was it thinking? I was definitely a little worried that I left that low. Compliments of having a really bad low reach back. It definitely had the glide to get a lot closer to the basket than it might have deserved. It also was an interesting stability because I thought out of my hand, the way that it like didn't flip up immediately, I was like, oh crap, that's gonna be so stable. But it like kind of gradually stayed on less and less and less hyzer. Oh, that was a weird little drop. 2 through 4, still on track. Hole 5, we got a Mando left of that sign, 300 feet, right around there. Give me a mid-range. Not a mid-range. What? This doesn't even look like a... I think Discraft is just being nice to me at this point. You know, it was a part of their begging, like I talked about in the beginning, that definitely happened. Like super begging, it was ridiculous. 5-time Paul McWeth Undertaker, TI. It looks super neutral. In a tailwind, I think it's gonna flick really well. What a cool Frisbee, thanks so much. Everybody treats me so well. You guys, my viewers, Discraft, my haters, they leave comments and that helps boost the algorithms. I guess, I don't know, people say that. But TI Undertaker treats me well. Oh, come on! Oh, so let's go! It's a 5-time disc if I ever seen one, baby. Oh my gosh, dude. Also, if this disc is like worth money, I have literally no idea. But I'm kind of on like Team Trevor Staub, where he's like, unless the disc is worth like 300 bucks, I'm throwing it. He does it for the meme. I do it because I don't care about collecting discs. But I'm definitely a team throw Frisbees versus put them on walls. This is the best feeling Undertaker I've ever thrown. I think it's because of the dome. The last ones that I've thrown haven't had as much dome, and I really like the way that this disc feels with some dome. All right, basket through there, 315 feet, hole 6. We are 3 through 5. So we're on a pretty good pace. Okay, we got a good few more. I didn't really feel around to see like what type of disc they were. And this one, oh, interesting. ESP misstamped Scorch. Really love the color on this one. 11.6 negative 2.2, but it kind of feels like an 11-speed Undertaker with the parting line height there. So part of me wants to flick it, but the wind is coming right to left, and I do not think with the understability it'll get back to the left. It's not gonna have as much bite. Oh, not in the chips, just past the chips. That was pretty solid. That was a pretty stable Scorch, if I'm being real. For a negative 2.2 disc into a crosswind, it did not get just like smacked into the ground, so I'm pretty happy with that. 295, straight down the hill. I wanna go crazy. I want like a Venom. Did not get it. I got, oh, this is cool. This is a mix between, looks like the DMC logo right here, it's a little deer. And then this one, if you can see the white, Practice Round Prince. Yeah, it is a zone. Good disc. Got a tailwind. I think we're just gonna throw it at the basket on some flex. Just a little too nose up for my taste. I need to shut up. That is parked. It was a little more nose up than I wanted, but that's why I wanted to play the Anheuser, because just a good little wind tip. If you guys saw the flags on the basket, the wind is blowing over my shoulder, tailwind, left to right. So I knew if I got it slightly nose down on an Anheuser angle, directly exposing the bottom of the disc in the direction that the wind wants to take it. And since it's overstable, the wind's not gonna be able to just like rip it all the way over to the right. Even though I thought I threw it a little too nose up, and I definitely did, it didn't let it move back to the left very much, even though it was overstable. Kind of similar to that Buzz OS shot on hole number 2. So if you're throwing into a sort of crosswind and you throw something overstable that'll finish into the crosswind, then it's gonna help to have it have less finish. It's parked. And I need to shut up. All right, hole 8, straight ahead, 245. Really hoping for a 4-handable disc here because the wind is blowing same way as it was last hole, but this time it's down the hill. So I'd love to throw something on hyzer at it. Give me something good. Oh, St. Patrick's Day, classic. Oh, this is a nuke? Yeah, it's a nuke. It barely fits in my hands. So that is overstable, more so than the other one. Oh, it's long. And I once again made the fatal mistake of I'm throwing into that crosswind, it's not gonna let it get back to the right as much. That was pretty ugly. I think we have a couple more left that we can't choose. Very much wishing that I had drawn the nuke for this hole. It's 445 feet all the way down there. Decent wind for it. I think this is a buzz house. Even worse. Looks like a Ezra logoed soul. Great for the tailwind. I mean, let's see if we can pump this thing into like jump putt range. Wow, tailwind stabled it out. And it looks relatively stable for a soul. All right, we're gonna give a couple rips to this one because why the heck not? See if we can get one in the circle. Stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up. Straight skip. I think it's pin, might be short of pin high, but a little left. Also, let's check out where the heck this bombers went. The Scorch is in the circle. The nuke is long. So through 9 holes so far, this is honestly a pretty sick bag. Like, basically everything I would need. How many more discs we got? Hole 10, last disc. Oh, I never thrown one of these either. Let's go. Double stamp fierce. This is 167 to 169, so a little light. And we're throwing, into a direct headwind, so gotta have some touch. Yeah, now catch some. Sit down, Anthony. You're so dumb. I gave that fierce a little bit too much credit on the stability. I thought it was gonna be more like my Opto Pures, but it's definitely more like either a gold line or like a new zero medium. I like the feeling of that fierce. I might start putting with that instead of the Luna. I think we only need to get 2 more down. I think we're 5 through 10, which is pretty good, especially for not being able to choose yet. All right, hole 11, they call it a par 4, but it's just a 3, 445 feet down there. I kinda, even though the nuke feels really big in the hand, I kinda like it for this. It is a headwind left to right, and this has enough stability, but isn't like overstable. It's like a neutral, but it's super fast, so it should get down there pretty well. Have some stability, dude. I can't be talking you up like that and then you just like drift on me. I think I'm past pin high, but maybe because of that headwind, it should have just been a turned over force because I was gonna have to flex it slightly either way. Oh, that was a good putt. Not mad about that. 5 through 11, let's try to get through 6 through 12. We can probably shoot 9 or better. Head right to left, so you probably want to throw a forehand at it. It's only 310 feet. You know what? I kind of want to try to forehand the Athena. See how much torque it'll hold. Definitely put it on some hyzer. There's a log just to the left of the basket that's kind of going to be my aim point. Right over the log. Or right under the basket. Well, as long as we don't bogey. It's a tailwind, man. It's gonna drop your putter. Well, that is embarrassing. That's like a 280-foot hole. What am I doing? Back to 5 down. We have 5 holes left. We're gonna birdie them all. Should be perfect. Basket was not even close to where I thought it was. Let's freaking go. Here's what happens when you focus up. Too neutral, man. Great distance, just to the right. If that nuke got some ground action, it could actually be close. No ground action. Oh, dang it. Luckily, we are already at our 7, but we can get to 9. .265, ripping tailwind. Might be the most obvious soul shot ever. Nice. One more. Last hole is 245, straight ahead there. Massive thank you to Discraft for sending this box out. It was a lot of fun and a lot of really solid discs. Because we got the tailwind, I feel like we need some final redemption with the fierce. 0 for 2 on the birdies on the day. We're gonna go fierce, birdie. Maybe just fierce ace. No birdie. Get the 10, we'll see. No. It's just gonna be fierce park job. Gross. Hey, if you like these mystery box videos, subscribe. It only hurts a little bit. Over on my Instagram, if you want to go and follow that as well, or just add an answer to what should my punishments be, we'll put a bunch of those in a wheel so that if I ever lose one of these challenges, which it's never ever gonna happen, but if it ever does, we'll go and spin that wheel and I'll do whatever it says. I mean, not even close to an ace, but who needs an ace when you got a drop in 9 under par? If you want to watch my Patrons Hate Me mystery box video, that one was kind of insane. They had some really weird discs that they put in that mystery box right down there. Bunch more videos on the channel if you don't want to check out mystery box stuff. I'll see you guys tomorrow.